Welcome everyone to the AACA Museum Incorporated here at 161 Museum Drive in Hershey, Pennsylvania. My name is Bill Rothermel. I'm the Secretary of the Board of Directors of the museum, as well as the Chair of the museum's Collections Committee. This is an edition of Collections Chronicles, whereby we tell you about different cars that are in our collection. The car that you see in front of me is a 1959 Oldsmobile 98 Convertible. This was Oldsmobile's top of the line, and if you want to put things in perspective, in 1959, same year as the Cadillac, which had the highest fins that were ever used on a production automobile. The fins on the 59 GM cars were a reaction to Chrysler. At the time, we didn't have computer-generated renderings and photographs that were leaked. There were actually spies that spied on each of the different manufacturers. And earlier, the manufacturers or the representatives at GM saw what Chrysler was doing with their styling, and the garish fins, including this particular car, were a reaction to that in 1959. GM did not want to be outdone by anything else. Another interesting stylistic element of the car, of course, is the wraparound windshield. They determined a way to make glass that they could move the glass in a curved pattern, and you could still see through the window as it was clear. That was a great leap in technology, being able to do that with an automobile. This is very Harley-esque styling. Esque styling. If you look at the car, a lot of references to airplanes, which he was fascinated with. And of course, Oldsmobile was the rocket division of General Motors. After World War II, when Oldsmobile came out with their first modern high compression V8 engine, of course, they called it the Rocket V8. And the Oldsmobile was the car to beat on the street, but also on the NASCAR tracks. In the case of this car, it has a 394 cubic inch V8 engine under the hood. Lots of power, and never met a gas station that it didn't like. You can rest assured that. Another interesting thing about this is the speedometer that is in the car. It was called a safety spectrum speedometer, and it was done in graduated segments of different colors to let you know where you were as far as being above or below the desired speed limit at that particular time. The other thing that's neat about this car is the interior, which was very typical of GM at the time. It used a tri-tone leather interior, 3 different colors, very, very garish and very, very eye-catching. Yet when you look at it today, it's actually kind of tasteful by 1950s standards. The clock takes almost the whole side, the passenger side of the car, and it has this wild steering wheel design that you'll notice as well. In addition to that, it is equipped with a signal-seeking AM radio. It was called a Wonder Bar radio. You pushed the bar on the radio and it would actually seek for the next available radio station. Quite the interesting technology of the era. This particular car also is equipped with a power antenna and power windows, power steering, power brakes, rather lavishly equipped. But once again, remember, this was the 98, so this was the top of the line in the Oldsmobile lineup. If you like this car and others, we have over 300 in our collection for you to see. Stop by the AACA Museum Incorporated at 161 Museum Drive in Hershey, Pennsylvania, or check us out online at www.aacamuseum.org.